What's up, guys? I'm here with Panda Global Plup right after beating Leffen to make top 8 winners side at Shine 2017. Plup, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling a lot calmer than I should be. But I'm feeling good about myself, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely looked pretty calm in that set, especially considering it went to Game 5. Now, you went pretty much all Samus this entire tournament. Is that to prepare for Leffen?
Not pretty much, and no. I went all Samus this tournament, exclusively Samus, and I just wanted to do it because I wanted to play Samus for no real reason. I just felt like playing Samus, and this is what happened.
You've talked before. You've definitely like tweeted late at night like, oh, Samus is so fun. That character's so fun. Do you still think she's the most fun character for you?
For me, right, it varies between Fox, Sheik, and Samus, but right now I'm on a Samus, like, I just love Samus, dude. I love her right now. She's my girl. But it's too bad I had like a bracket where I fought Peach and Marth into Leffen, and that's why I switched characters in the first place. I had to fight Peach and Marth as soon as I decided to play Samus, but it worked out. I still made it.
Yeah. That's awesome. You said it varies between 3 characters, and you have like a trifecta of characters now that you use for a ton of different matchups. 2 questions. 1, do you think that like playing with Mewtwo King a lot has led to that because he's also that way? And 2, do you think that that's something we're going to see more and more as time goes on, people picking up more secondaries at the top level?
Mewtwo King moved to Florida about a year ago, and I've been playing those characters for a long time. It's definitely not due to him, but I mean, just having more practice with him, and I play with Wizzy all the time, and I've been playing HBox in the weeklies. That helps my secondaries, obviously. Just getting any practice whatsoever is going to help my secondaries. And as for top players picking up secondaries, right now it's very stage dependent, I think, because some stages, like for instance, Sheik just loses on FD, I feel like, versus Fox, and I don't want to do that to myself. I'm going to pick up a secondary, you know? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of losing. And I think other top players might think the same way, you know? Yeah.
So with all those counter picks you've now like established, you are like on the level of everyone else. That you just won Dreamhack Atlanta about a month ago with 2 gods there in attendance. You did extremely well. The one thing that's eluded you is Armada. What's it going to take to beat him?
I think I can beat him right now. I just haven't had the chance to play him. Last time I played him was maybe a year ago or longer. Yeah. And people just look at it and see, oh my god, he got destroyed. And I really don't feel like I would get destroyed at all. At that time, the last time I got destroyed, I hate making excuses, but my hands were in serious pain at that time, and I didn't want to play at all, let alone Armada. And he just obviously destroyed me, so what do you expect? Yeah, that's all I can say about that. My hands were just not in the right shape there.
Do you have any plan, like any character going into that? Or is it like, you said you just played Samus because you wanted to play Samus. Do you think when it comes down to it, when you really face that #1 demon, it's just going to be, what am I feeling today?
Probably Sheik. I don't think I can beat him with Samus right now. Fox, I have to be so disciplined and not mess up anything with Fox. Obviously do it with Sheik as well, but I think I have a little bit more leniency with Sheik, so I'll just probably play Sheik.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You said some of the things, the ways you talked about things, you're like, oh, I quit Samus. I switched from Samus because I don't want to play Peach. Sheik loses. I don't want to do that to myself. You know, there's this meme where commentators always say, oh, Plup's smiling because you tweeted about it. You're like, oh, Plup's smiling because he's dead inside. What's actually going through your mind when you're smiling? Is it just like any other player? Or?
I laugh when I see something funny happen. I'm like being very genuine, and people just oh my god, why is he laughing? They're like, did they zone in on that one moment? Like, why did he do that? I'm like, I thought something was funny. That's it. Like, jeez, it's just normal emotions. I don't get it.
Do you think that tilt is like a big thing for you though? Because you definitely you've like gone on sad Twitter postings before. Do you think that that's something that you've had to deal with, or?
I generally only get tilted by like out of game stuff. Like if my controller is acting up or my hands feel terrible, I really don't get tilted in game. I don't know why people think that. Well, I guess I do know why, but I don't.
Well, you heard it here now. Stop saying Plup's tilted when he's laughing. So going into tomorrow, you have to play Mango, and you guys have gone back and forth a lot of the time. When you started breaking out, like really breaking out into that top level in 2015, that was one of your first wins. What's the game plan for that? How has your personal relationship inside the game changed with Mango over the years?
Wait, what?
Like, sorry, sorry, not relationship, but like you've played him so frequently, like I'm sure it must change a lot too.
Our games don't go, well, I mean they go different because we're better now, but This time I'm gonna play Samus, and we'll just see what happens. I guess. Honestly, I don't know how to answer your question very well. I'm sorry.
That's fine. Man, that's fine. It was a long-winded, complicated question. Okay. So mindset-wise, I assume you always are, but here I assume you're always here to take the tournament. But having now won like that big barrier-breaking DreamHack Atlanta, do you think that's changed your mindset, helped your mindset at all?
No, it's always been like if I can play how I want to play, I know I can beat everyone. That's just how I've always thought, and it's just never really happened. And it's just okay. But at DreamHack, I finally kind of it came into play. I mean, all the pieces came together, and I just won. And it's like, oh yeah, I was playing well, so I won. That's all it was. I didn't even pop off that much because I was like, yep, this is what should happen. You know, that's kind of how I felt. You know.
One thing that happened at that tournament, I was there, and despite you not popping off that much, so you did actually drop and break the trophy at that tournament. Do you want to talk about what happened there?
No, that was a heartbreaker. They're getting me a new one though. Okay,
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they're actually making me a whole new trophy.
That's awesome.
But that was a sad time. So I had the trophy in one hand, and it's apparently, I didn't know this, but all the pieces are like glued together.
Yeah.
And some guy was like, dude, high five.
Yep.
And I was like, oh yeah. And I was holding it at the very top, and the top part just the bottom part just like broke right off, and then it shattered into a million pieces. And I was like, oh, and I still high fived him, but I was like, oh, it sucks.
I may have been standing right there, and I may have posted a video of it to Twitter. That's might have been what happened.
I may have retweeted that.
Yeah. Okay. Last few questions. Okay. First one. It's safe to say now, with this victory over Leffen, I think 4th seed, or 5th seed, whatever. Your seed above Leffen is now property of the Plup Club. If you could have one thing in the world be property of the Plup Club, what would it be?
What? That's a weird question. I gotta think about this one. There are so many things. There's too many things. All right, how about Armada? There you go.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
No, I actually love Armada. He's my profile pic. I'm just kidding.
All right, and one other question. I am a huge fan of yours, not just for your play, but also because I love your hats. Are the hats ever coming back?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That was like 3 years ago. I feel like everybody's forgotten about the hats, but probably not. See, my general game plan with hats is if I have long hair, it just looks better with long hair.
Yeah.
Hat and long hair looks good. But I've just been getting haircuts, and that's it, dude.
All right, that's reasonable. What can I say? I've been a fan for a long time, so good. Sad to hear that, but I will say your hair looks very good. Thank you so much for doing the interview. Really, congrats on making top 8. Hope you have a good run tomorrow. Any last words you want to say before we sign off? Any shout-outs?
Shout-outs to my team, Pen Global. Shout-outs to Samus. Shout-outs to my Samus versus Mango tomorrow. And then, one thing I want to add. I'm probably not going to play Samus if I fight H-Box. I don't want to do that to myself. I'm sorry. Yeah. But everybody else, if H-Box loses, I'm going all Samus. So, yeah. Look out for the Samus.
Great. All right. Thanks again, guys. For more coverage from Shine 2017, follow this YouTube channel and follow Plup on social media to see what he's up to. And root for him tomorrow in the stream. Wow. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Do that. Yeah.